Diane. I'm going to talk about a book today that I read on Overdrive. It's called Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, which is M-A-A-S. Crescent City is a new series, I think. I would imagine that it will continue, because although it finished at the end and you thought, oh yes, that's fine, they've won, I imagine there's plenty more to be written about this world that she's created, a fantasy world. There's in this world, there's a governor who governs a city. He's top rank and he can do anything to anybody, and he's got huge power. And humans have been enslaved, so they're the lower of the group. And then there's different gradations between, but as long as you're a civitas, or citizen presumably, then you're more safe than anybody who's a lower who isn't a citizen. Because there was a rebellion, the humans rebelled against these people who tried to enslave them. There actually is slavery in this. Legions of people who were defeated, the fighters, they were enslaved, and they have marks on them, and they can be bartered and sold. And this story centres around a half-human girl with a group of friends who is just living her life, trying to keep her head down, and she's partly protected because her father was a civitas, so he got her registered. So she isn't actually completely classed as one of the lowers, she's classed as a half-breed. So she's got a slight bit of protection, but they still treat her really quite badly if they can. This girl, as I say, keeps her head down. She's a bit of a party girl, has her friends that she just spends her life living her life with. And then a tragedy occurs, which basically knocks her for six. And she spends a couple of years sort of brooding on this, and then she kind of gets involved in the search for the killers of her friends. So it's kind of a murder mystery, but there's also fighting, magic, different species, and the fact that the slaves are again rebelling secretly. They're trying to overthrow the people who've enslaved them. So I won't go into too much detail, because of course it'll spoil the story. It was quite a long fantasy novel, but it kept me reading all the way through. It started a little bit slow, but if you stick with it, it gets really good, and towards the end you're really rooting for them. So that's Sarah J. Maas. There's 49 books on the Devon Library catalogue. So if you don't choose to read on Overdrive ebooks, you can actually reserve books from right across the county and follow the various series, because she seems to have written more than one series. And as I say, they are fantasy. This one is a fantasy, and from the titles of the others, they seem to be fantasy too. So I hope you enjoy having a go. Try it out. I think you just have to suspend disbelief, as they say, and then just follow the story, because the story is a really good one. So I hope you enjoy it. Bye.